Good evening. Listen, I want to talk about paying close attention to what distracts you, what gets you knocked off track. And the reason for this is for pattern recognition, to find patterns, to notice when things come, and to look at, okay, what brought this distraction about? Why does it keep knocking me off path? I was talking to a lady the other day, we're going to call her Susie, just for the sake of the example, who her kids would constantly come and talk to her every time she would try to do a live video like this. And she's like, listen, I want to be a good mom and take care of my kids. And I said, you know what? You're not doing your video. What if you just did your live video with the kids around you and you didn't make it so important that everything was perfect in your house before you did a video? And she was like, wow, that's really helpful. I was letting this distract me from doing what I want to do because I was comparing to a vision of what I thought I had to be based on what I had seen other people do. And so notice this when you do this. Maybe another one is when you go to write, you find yourself zoning out or doing something else because you distract yourself or you're afraid of writing the wrong thing. Instead, start typing. What I do is when I'm afraid to write, I will just start typing stupid stuff on purpose. That makes no sense. Maybe I'll start writing in a notepad some little patterns, and I'll start writing stuff that makes absolutely no sense. And then I'll start to piece it together, and it'll start to help me write the thing that I'm trying to write, because at least I started that process. Let's say maybe it's recording a course of some kind. Just start recording, and if you mess up, it's cool. The other day I was doing ad videos for my coaching that I just launched. It's on my website. You can go check it out. I recorded the video 30 times because the first 29 times were horrible and I couldn't get out of my head. But doing it helped me. And I was so afraid of not getting out of my head that I wasn't even recording the video, you guys. So here's the thing is, this is why I say all the time, keep recording the videos, keep going live, keep doing videos, because that process of doing something, pressing live, pressing record will help you break through to that next level. Writing something will help you break through to that next level. Making sales calls, even if you get rejected, look for no's. Try to find more no's than yeses. Yet I notice so often people are afraid of failure, so they never do anything because of the feeling that they get. Reassociate those feelings with positivity, with what you want, with your goal, and realize, okay, I'm going to feel this way, but I know that if I can break through it, boom, now I can get to the next level. And when you do this, you reassociate those feelings that are stopping you, or maybe when you get distracted. That's why I said this. Pay close attention to what distracts you. What are you feeling right before that distraction, and why is that distraction happening? Maybe it's fear of missing out on that thing. So what I'll do sometimes is if I'm getting distracted, I'll actually go through and follow through with the distraction temporarily to see what's there. That way I'm not missing out, and then I go to do what I want to do. Or if I notice I'm really, okay, I'm trying to start doing this one thing, record a course, record a video, but I keep getting distracted every time. Okay, there's a pattern there that I need to pay attention to and not get distracted. So utilize these things, these distractions, to be indicators for you of what you're feeling, and then reassociate that feeling to help you do the goal that you want to do and actually allow your distractions to serve you. See, sometimes I use video games or watching movies or reading science fiction novels and stuff for distraction to help kind of get my brain out of the loop that goes on while you're building the business. And then I have more clarity and focus when I go back into doing it. But if I notice, okay, there's this one thing that I keep trying to do and I keep distracting myself before I do it, you just got to break through. You got to pay attention to those patterns and break through. It's not black or white. It's not right or wrong. We're so focused on what we don't want so often that we empower it to happen. Instead, press through. And when you press through, what's hard becomes easy and fun and enjoyable. And you finally start to get good at it. But you got to press through and be okay with looking silly, making mistakes, screwing up completely. That's why I said sometimes when I type or write, I just write silliness, because that gets me out of my head, and then I start writing focused. Try this. It'll work. Grow your life, everybody. We'll talk soon.